I am out here. I'll just get those flowers and well, it's squash picking time. Okay, I have squash you all. Go ahead and start picking or harvesting the squash. Look at all my squash. I don't know what happened to that one. Okay, I'm gonna get ready to pick some of this squash. Okay, look at my squash. I have some peppers that I'm gonna pick too while I'm out here. Some squash here. We got peppers. Got peppers. I'm gonna go ahead and pick two. See those big fat peppers? I also have some banana peppers. Pull some of those too. Pepper, banana pepper, bell pepper, and squash. Okay, Sierra, out here in the garden here. First thing you need to know about gardening is make sure you pull your weeds. Okay. You don't want a lot of weeds in your garden because, like these right here. Yeah. And those are tiny right there, and I guess they could stay a little bit longer. Yeah. But the big grass, you don't want big grass in your garden. Because the big grass, what is it going to do?
It's going to overtake your
Right.
plant, the weed.
Right, and then you're going to be wondering what it is.
Yeah.
There might be some vegetables, like sometimes people have different vegetables. And if you have a lot of grass in your garden, those vegetables are not going to produce.
Okay.
And so they might come out in some kind of form, but you wonder what they are. Because you know you put one thing in your garden,
Right.
but it don't look like what you put in your garden.
Yes.
So please keep your weeds out. You need to keep your vegetables water. Look at these, good color,
Yeah.
water. Also too, you're gonna need something like 7 dust out here, either liquid or either the powder. It works really good. It's pretty mild. You can have it on your garden about a week or so. And then afterward you can eat your vegetables and things. You don't want to put weed killer. Never put weed killer out in your garden.
Yeah.
No weed killer in the garden. And oh, even here, everything. Look at here, got an okra coming.
Oh,
did you know okra had pink flowers?
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they have pink flowers.
Wow.
The flowers are pink. See, that one's not open
Yeah.
yet. You see this pink flower here?
Right.
Pink flower. So if you didn't know about okra having pink flowers, now you know okra has pink flowers coming out.
That's got some other ones right there too.
And that's for anyone else that don't know about okra. Tomato here. See how big this tomato's getting?
Right.
I'm gonna need it to get something to support it, because if
like
not,
a
these
stem.
branches. Yeah. Well, I can use a tomato cage. At this point, might be too late. So since I didn't expect it to get so big so quick,
Exactly.
So what I'm gonna probably need to do is just splint it, and then when I splint it, I'm gonna just put some sticks down here. Make sure you don't disturb the root.
Well, how can you put
Stick
the
down
tomato?
here,
So
and I'm gonna take a piece of. You can take anything. Like it could be like you can buy it in the store too. But if you don't have it, and if you can't find it in the store, you can take like an old pair of pantyhose or something. Just nylon. And stick once you put your pole down here.
So where would you put the pole at? Like, I know you wouldn't put it in the root, like down here.
No, not that close to the root, like on the edge here.
Oh.
And this just to support these branches.
Okay.
This one is definitely gonna have to be supported. This one.
So
too,
once you stick it in, will it automatically wrap around?
You stick it in right, and once you stick it in, the stick be here right. You're gonna take your nylon stocking cap, a piece of it, and just tie it to the pole.
Oh.
But you don't tie it too tight, because you don't want to damage your limbs here,
right?
Your branches here. So you got tomatoes on it, so it's gonna get heavy.
Yeah.
And this is just one tomato plant. I had no idea it was this big.
And it has so many tomatoes. It has that, all that down there. Yeah.
Okay. So we over here with the herbs. I haven't done anything with the herbs here. But the herbs are over here. We're gonna harvest the chamomile. Probably been time to harvest it.
Yeah.
That's one thing I gotta look up and how to do it. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, this is my first time trying herbs out here in my garden. And I had no idea they were gonna really produce.
Right, they did.
Really didn't.
They did.
Even the cilantro, I had no idea they were gonna produce. The chamomile.
Yeah.
Which is
so yeah, because I know that one is almost done.
Yeah, it helps you relax. It's good in tea.
Yeah.
And all of that.
And what's that right there?
That's oregano right there.
Oregano.
That's Greek oregano.
Greek oregano. Okay, it's doing pretty good.
And of course, there's sweet basil.
Yeah.
This is Thai basil. I've never tried Thai basil before, but I'm interested. I'm really excited about trying this here. I gotta see what I do with those purple flowers. And of course, this is purple cone flower. I'm not too sure what I'll do with that. But the flower comes up here too. And of course, I love my
rosemary.
I love that. I don't have any dill out here. I was gonna put some dill out here, but I really forgot about it because I really didn't think these wouldn't do anything.
Right.
Put them out here so late, and of course there's experiments, all kinds of experiments, teas and stuff like that, different things. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of that.
Yeah, your garden looks good, Mom. You took very good care of it.
Even though it was a late garden.
Yeah.
For the ones that don't know, this year was sort of trying on the garden.
Yeah.
Some people, depends on where you work, some people that garden, I guess, did pretty well. Didn't really have any problems. But also some of them did have some things out in our garden and they ended up dying. A lot of the vegetation.
Right.
But I was working a lot of overtime during that time. When it first came out during that time, and not only that, with COVID being the way it is.
Yeah.
I had other things on my mind to try to stay free.
Right. Yeah, try to stay, yeah.
Right, so really I didn't think too much about a garden. But over here, my big peppers here. Banana peppers. Oh, pull this away here. Oh, sorry. Got some big banana peppers over here. I pulled some peppers from here the other day.
Yeah, this one is very large.
Oh
wow, look at this pepper.
Yeah.
So my question is, how would you harvest a pepper like that?
Only thing I do, I take my knife and I just cut the stem. Cut the stem here. Cut the stem about midway.
Okay.
You gotta be careful because with knife or anything else, you don't want to end up cutting your plant. That wouldn't be good at all.
Yeah, that's why you cut it midway, because you don't want to cut at the root. Yeah, they are. And then these bell peppers right here. I look at this one right here. Wow. Now, my question is, for a plant like this, how big do you have to, like, how big is a bell pepper going to get? When do you know when to harvest it?
When it gets about like that. There's one up front.
Okay.
Right. And the ones I pulled the other day, they're bigger than that. Only thing about it, when you have like an outside garden, see that pepper's getting pretty good size there. Only thing about leaving peppers out here in the country like this, county like that, when it gets about probably like that, I'm probably gonna pull
like
it.
This.
Right.
Okay.
Because one thing, I don't want something to come out here and peck it. We have a lot of birds and things like that out here, and they seem to just love this area. You might hear them chirping there; they're chirping all over the place.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, I'm stepping on my plant behind you.
Okay.
A lot of times they like to be out here in this garden. I don't know what they get. Maybe they're picking worms or bugs or something. I don't know what they're getting. But I don't want them to get to pecking my vegetables and things.
Exactly.
So I try to get it before they get it, because if they touch it, then I really don't want it.
So for these right there, how long would you wait? Would you wait like another week or two to get them off to cut them?
Oh no, those peppers will probably be ready at the end of the week.
The end of the week, okay.
Especially if we get another rain.
Yeah.
Or something. Or we water them end of next week.
Okay.
Probably ready end of next week.
Okay.
About a week from there. Put it that way.
Okay.
About a week from there. But hey, going pretty good. Like I said, I was having some problems with little insects out here.
Yeah. I
did put some dust out here, some 7 dust out here. But I'm also gonna get some liquid. But that's what you have to use, you all. Also too, I don't have marigolds out here yet, but marigolds are pretty good too for the pesticides, natural pesticides, put in your garden. So I'm gonna put some of those around the edge of my garden. I should probably have them out here, but like I said, the garden show took me by surprise.
Yeah.
Because I didn't expect my garden to get this big this quick.
Yeah.
By being a late garden, I thought maybe about mid-July or something like that. But hey, like I said, I already done picked peppers, I already done picked squash. And as you can see, I still got squash here down the road there that I got one behind me really that's big enough to be picked. This is a big one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and pick it. I don't like to pull these off. You gotta be very careful. I really like to get the knife and break it off. Look, I just pull this one off. Because this way, if I have my knife and cut it, I don't have to worry about trying to manipulate it like that. Sometimes when you manipulate it, you might break your whole stalk.
Oh, okay.
And see, this is a good size squash, and I just picked squash yesterday.
Wow.
And picked a bunch of squash today. The ones I picked yesterday.
And it was so good. That squash was delicious.
Called butter dish squash. And they're just, the straight neck squash. These are straight neck squashes. But I think a garden is very therapeutic. It's good to have. It's just nurturing. Just know that you can grow something. It makes you feel really good. I think it's a good habit, a good hobby. I think it's a good hobby. You can take this and make it a hobby.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you do good maintenance and stuff from your garden, with your garden from the beginning, you don't have to worry about killing yourself with weeds and grass and all of that. It just takes a little time. It takes a lot of love.
Yeah.
You got to show these things love. I don't know, I keep saying, to God be the glory with these hands here. You have to show it love, because it will grow for you. I went on the backside over there and did a few things, because we have some watermelon cantaloupes over on the backside. So I went over there and messed around a little bit and just messed with those things, showed a little love, and stuff is taking off. It's grown. We got quite a few cantaloupes back there and everything. But like I said, you know, I hope maybe you all might be interested in gardening.
Yeah.
And you don't need to have a big garden like this. If you just want to use the elevated garden bed like I have, you can use that. Or you can have the low raised garden beds like in the squares and get your soil and you can, you know, just see if, try your hand at growing a little something. I know you have that, you bought in the store, the little seed,
Oh yeah.
cup that has a little plant
Yes.
yeah, that grows from the seed. That's a good start. And not only that, you know, if you're interested in gardening, then just get you a little plant and see if you put it in your house. Get something
how it
easy.
works.
See how it works. Make sure it's a house plant first. And see if you can take care of it. You know, if it works for you, then how you might want to do some gardening. Okay. I think that's a little things you need to know about gardening. I hope, like I said, I hope y'all might be interested in it one day.
Yeah, I love it.
Might be interested in it one
I
day.
love gardening. I love having my own produce, my own fruits and vegetables, and something that I did, something that I put a labor of love in, like you said. But yeah, I thank you for all these years for showing us how to do this, because when this pandemic hit, you know,
a lot of people went to gardening.
A lot of people went to garden.
They went to gardening,
and that's something that I've known all my life, you know.
And they did for different reasons. Some because they want to grow their food. Because people were afraid that they were not going to be able to afford to eat, or there was not going to be any food to eat.
Right.
Other people did it too because it was therapeutic. Some people just end up with just a little house plant, a little outdoor plant. Yeah. Just something to get started with. But as you can see, you go in the store, like this year, there's been so many different plants. I've never seen such a big selection of all plants. Only one thing is they put them out too early. But, you know, you can see, and next year will probably be worse. Yeah. They're probably going to be gardening will probably be an even bigger thing. Really money maker. But one thing I do like that the soil stay reasonable though. The in-ground soil stay reasonable and all in the potting soil. So even though the plants were sky high, they was reasonable. Okay. These are the tips. Hope to see you with a garden one day.
Yes, you will.
Okay, then. We're going to go ahead and keep it moving. And go ahead and do something else. Okay, then. Okay. Let's go ahead and get on all this garden, girl.
So how long do you think your greens are going to take?
I don't know. You're going to take your greens a little bit of time.
Okay.
Because I started with those really, really late, so it's going to take them a little bit of time.
Yeah.
These other tomatoes too. A lot of these things, like I said, you know, I put them out here late. And I didn't think that we could really produce anything. So it's going to be a little late.
Okay.
But it'll be all good. It'll be all good. Okay.
How, so when do you see like the grapevine?
Those grapes should be ready. I want to say this fall. The last time those grapes were ready was about September, and I had grapes. Grapes, and I have a lot of grapes up there now, so they're probably September.
Okay.
It'll probably be some grapes.
Okay.
Those are the muscadines. Those are the green ones.
Okay.
They are good. Of course, I got my lavender there too.
I can't wait to use that lavender. It smells so good.
Yes, the lavender smells good. Do all kinds of things with lavender oil, and everything. You can even eat lavender too.
Yeah. I would like to try that.
And I tried some blueberry and lavender. A blueberry and lavender. I think it's like a syrup. I think they have a syrup. Something like that. But okay.
Okay. Right. Thanks, Mom.
I'm going to harvest some of this chamomile. And as you can look, I'm going to put it in plastic bags right now. I am going to dehydrate it, dry it out. You can see, when you're picking chamomile, you just want to pick can you see? I think you can really see me. Just want to pick. These are ready. You can look at this and see. This one. See how the little petals are turned under? You all, the petals. See how the petals are turned under? Look at that right there. They're ready. And the only thing you won't do is just pinch. Pinch off. See? Pinch it off with your hands. Can you believe it? Look at the little petals. Look how they turn over. Just pinch off. Try not to get much of the stem. That one might be old. That one is good there. But just pinch. Right now, like I'm putting mine in a little bag here. You can just go ahead and pinch some. Wash these, you all. And let them dry. Just hold the stem and just pull them off. And so I'm gonna make me some tea. Okay, petals going under. I'm gonna just make me, this is enough. I think this is about a tablespoon. I'm gonna make me some tea from this chamomile. Can you see it? Look at my whole, got quite a bit. This is not the only one I have either. And I'm gonna enjoy drinking tea. See? Some little bugs coming in. Didn't have any up here earlier. There's some kind of little bee. Those are some kind of little bees. Those are bees. I thought it was bugs, but those are bees, you all. Okay, you all. This is Evelyn again. You hear the noise back in the background here. We have some squash that I'm going to harvest. Good size squash. Oh yeah. So yeah, I just got squash out of this garden the other day. And I got more here. Don't get too big here. But I have plenty of squash. Plenty. We look here. See, squash. I also got some okra. I have multicolor okra, and I got some of that. Also here I got peppers. They are getting big. Look at the peppers. Peppers on the plants. Peppers. Peppers. Kinds of peppers. Look at the banana peppers. Y'all, ain't that big and pretty? Got a bunch of them. Look at this. Look at the banana peppers. It's fascinating. Get some of those off the vine here. This vine here is full of them. Full of those peppers. I guess it's gonna be a yellow pepper. Let me yellow. Yeah, yellow pepper. Get more peppers over here. Okra. You all, one of my mixed okra. Look at that little okra. I pulled some this morning that they were really big. Shouldn't get much bigger than this. I will probably pull that one with my fingers in the morning. See, this size here is as big as it needs to be. I'm going to take that one off tonight. Believe it or not, I got my hands in the way. These peppers have grown since early this morning. Those are purple ones. Now I do have some, of course I got tomatoes off here. They're getting ripe too. My tomatoes. Vine full of tomatoes. This is supposed to be the multicolor okra. On the end here I have a white flower. Now these ones that you see that are purple, they have a pink flower. And the regular okra has a white flower. Now, oh, what happened to the flower? It was a white flower. Oh, here it is. Look, you all. It's done gone back in because it was open this morning. See this right here? This color makes that purple okra. Purple looking color okra. This is new for me, the purple color okra, because I'm used to eating the green ones. Then that white flower you seen that retreated itself and went back in here, it's gonna make the regular color okra. Also too, I am going to show my legs. We are going to do some more of my chamomile tea. We're gonna dry this out. Look at all those flowers. This one's coming along too. See how the little flowers turn down? See, they're still there. The little petals. You say, oh, the petals are gone, but look you all. I'm trying to show you, it's underneath. Move my hands here. Very funny with this phone. See how they flipped over? But if you look underneath there, you will see the petals are underneath. See? Right here. See the yellow part on top? But when you turn to the side, see the petals? But get some more of that good chamomile tea and dry it out. some more of the chamomile, dried out and make chamomile tea. Still got my herbs out here, mint and all of that. Get ready to put it in some recipes. Garden is coming along pretty good to be a late garden. You know, this was a eventful year. I had a lot of things to happen this year. Even my mother, it was my mother. You know, she died in May of last year, May the 6th. So, you know, it's been like a slow time, but also, you know, we've been dealing with a pandemic, working those extra hours at work. I wasn't thinking too much about a garden during that time because we had a COVID floor, and I was trying to stay safe. So I didn't want to end up getting COVID or something and passing it on to my daughter who has MS. So, bittersweet, a late garden, but God still blessed me to see, you know, some fruits from it. So I am happy for that. I'm very happy for that. Okay. Let's see. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this purple coneflower. And I'm pretty sure these herbs are ready, but I'll get back with you. Here's my grapevine. It's doing good too. Look at there. Look at there. Look at those grapes. I think I'm gonna have more grapes this year than I did last year. Ooh, I can't show. I'm trying to show you those grapes. See those grapes? Grapes there. Grapes up here. Oh, okay. See the grapes, you all? Got them all over. These are mustardine grapes, and I'm looking forward to eating them. Have them all over. This year the vines really gotten bigger. Talk to you later. That's just an update on my garden. Even though it was a late garden, still great. Talk to you later. Hi everyone. Just an update of some squash that I picked from my garden. I also have this is called rainbow okra. Should have three different colors. I see some white flowers out here. This one was like a pink flower, and it should be like a white flower, which should be more of a light, almost beige color okra, and then a regular green color okra. And they call this okra mixture rainbow okra. And they call this okra mixture rainbow okra. Even though I started my garden late this year because of so many things, still I think it did pretty well. I'm happy with it. And I'm gonna eat this little okra. This is about the size it should be. They got some that are a lot bigger. These are really too big because they, you know, taste sort of stalky when they're big like this. But I'm still gonna eat it. Okay, just want to get you just want to give you an update on my garden, on my okra, and my squash. Okay, talk to you later.
Hey y'all, so this is Sierra. It's getting ready to thunderstorm out here, but today is July the 17th, and I'm doing just an update of my mother's garden. Of course, you see the little peppers here. See that changing, see the red pepper. And you see the squash. Y'all see them big peppers? Boy, the peppers gonna be good, y'all. They're gonna be good. They are a decent size too. They're pretty large. Be homegrown. Then you got this yellow pepper right here. And look, y'all, banana peppers. Anybody like banana peppers? You can see my mom's squash in the back. Anybody like banana peppers? Here they go. Yeah, y'all, this is This is my mother's garden. This is her summer garden. And it's amazing because since my mother grew up as a sharecropper, that's what her and her family did to make a living. So she knows exactly when it's time to plant. I know we went to Lowe's earlier on to some of people that we know, and we bought some plants earlier, and some of the plants didn't make it. Not in my mother's garden, but before we even got a chance to put them in the gardens, some of the ones that we bought just store bought, they didn't make it. And that's because the seasons are a little messed up and stuff now. And the weather doesn't know what it wants to do. So my mother, she's so good at what she does. She knows exactly when, here's go some tomatoes, y'all. She knows when it's time to plant. And she does an excellent job all the time. She does an excellent job. Here's the herb. Well, I don't know what that is right there. Chamomile. I know my mom's gonna make chamomile tea. Here's peppermint. The peppermint looks nice and healthy. We got grapes on our grapevine. Can y'all see these little, can y'all see this? Look at that. Look at them grapes, y'all. Baby grapes. We got, it's gonna be a lot more grapes on this tree than what we had last year. So it looks good, y'all. But this is what we do. Intergenerational gardening is so important to teach your children. It's so important to teach your children or your grandkids or the community to garden, because when situations happen, people need to be able to know how to grow their own food, and know how to cook and know how to grow their own food. But yeah, y'all, this is just, it's just a skill that's so important to have. And I'm glad that my mother is showing everyone, how to basically how to grow their own garden. It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be. I'm glad my mother is showing people how to do their own gardens, because it's really not complicated, y'all. It just takes a little elbow grease, a little work, but you all can do it. And it doesn't have to be a professional. Nobody is, for the most part, nobody's trying to sell. Nobody's trying to go into business with this. Now, if you're trying to go to business with produce, that's something different. This is something that you want to have for your family, or something you want to have for yourself, or something like a community garden or something like that. Yeah, this is what this is for. So get all the tips y'all can get, y'all, to get yourselves prepared for y'all next garden. But the wind is blowing out here, y'all's getting ready to storm. One of these southern summer storms here in North Carolina. But y'all take care, and we will talk with y'all later. Bye bye.